Hello everyone. So this is going to seem probably a bit of like a repeat of one of my last videos, the LED video with the front turn signals. You know, these lower guys down here. So a friend of mine pointed out that when you put at least on certain car systems, probably most of the modern ones, when you introduce a LED bulb to a flasher system, you have to put these ohm resistors, I think they're called, like 50-60 ohm resistors, in line with the bulbs, so it doesn't mess with your system. The thing is, though, from what I understand, what problem it causes is something they call like a fast flash. So the bulb will start like blinking, like ding 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 ding, like really fast. Mine never did that. What mine did, though, is after I left them blink for a while, you know, like a good 20 or 30 blinks, which you'd never do in real life for the most part, it just seemed like it was maybe overheating the circuit, and they just stopped blinking after a while. So after I did some research, I found these bulbs that they're making now that have those ohm resistors built into them. So they're a little more expensive, but I went ahead and bought some newer LED bulbs that I want to kind of showcase a little bit today. So the first thing that makes them a little different, like I said, is they have the built-in ohm resistors. So hopefully they'll jive with this system a little better. But I don't know. All this stuff's new to me, so, and this is an older car, so. But anyhow, these bulbs are actually dual function. And what I mean by dual function is when you pull out the light switch one notch to where your headlights aren't engaged, but your parking lights are, this bulb, when I put on the parking light, will be white. But then when I go and put on the turn signal, it'll be amber. So this is an LED bulb. It has both white and amber LED elements built into it. So I'll show you first the parking lights, how they look. So remember, these will just be white. So come over here to where my light switch is, and I just pull it out one notch. Not both, just one. My dash lights come on too, but now remember, this is daylight right now, you know what I mean? So, but boom, white parking lights. So now we're gonna go do the turn signals. So, oh, I forgot to do that. You actually have to put the key in. So, key, and like I said, this car you just have to put it in the accessory, so just kick it back and then push this down. So let's check out. So check that out. Amber LED. That thing's really bright, dude. So I really like it. You know, it's obviously a safety thing that people know that you're turning or not. So that stands out pretty good. So pretty cool stuff. Just a little short video to show you guys that little upgrade. And again, they were simple as can be. The bulbs, you just push them in and give them a little twist to install. Uh, one thing though about those bulbs, um, maybe I can show you from the old ones. I pulled the old LED bulbs out here and put them over here somewhere. I think I put them back in this case over here. But one thing I will say about these old bulbs, if anyone watches these videos for any kind of tips, which I certainly don't recommend anyone do, because I definitely am no master mechanic here. Let me put this phone down for 1 second here. Check out that DeWalt drill for a minute. But anyhow, these bulbs have these two little studs that stick out on the sides. I'll show you here. And so if you look at this bulb, you can see these little pins, but you can also see that they're offset a little bit. They're not perfectly apart from each other, you know, across from each other. One's a little bit closer to the bottom, you can see that one there, and then this one's a little bit up from the bottom. So when you go to push them in that socket, you have to look at that socket and make sure you have the low one with the low slot and the high one with the high slot. And if you look in there at that light socket, you'll plainly see what I'm talking about. You'll see there'll be a notch closer down to the bottom of the socket, and you'll see there'll be one a little bit middle up. So when you push that sucker in there, if you don't have those notches lined up, you can force it and it will work, but that's not the way it's supposed to work. If you have those lined up properly, it should be real easy to push it in and turn it. And it's not much of a turn, it's just literally about that much, you know, maybe not even a quarter of a turn. So just a little turn and it should engage, and that makes these two things at the bottom line up. When you first push it in, you have to turn it, and then those contacts line up good too. So, but anyhow, that's about the only thing I really learned from this installment. So new LED bulbs with apparently the ohm resistors built into it, and they're dual function. So I'm digging those. So I guess at this point I have some amber LED bulbs if anybody wants them, or wants to trade me for them. Let's put it that way, because I did pay, not much, but a little bit for them. So if anybody wants to trade me for some LED bulbs, let me know. I'm down for anything. So heck, even a 6-pack of beer would do for me. So let me know. But anyhow, this made this video longer than it needed to be. Hope everyone's doing well and taking care of your loved ones and being kind to each other, and not fighting over gas, because that's just ridiculous. They're going to open up that pipeline just another couple days. Everything will be back to normal. So quit freaking out over gas. All right. Have a great day, everybody, and an even better weekend if I don't talk to y'all first. All right. Peace.